I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are not physically sick. You are spiritually sick. This physical sickness that you're experiencing is a manifestation of a spiritual and emotional issue that you've allowed to fester since you were very, very young. The trauma from your childhood that you refuse to talk about and that you're pretending did not happen, did happen. That's why you keep having nightmares about it. That's why you keep having dreams about it. That's why when you're going about your day, sometimes you smell things that remind you of home and you get that tightness in your stomach. It's because you haven't dealt with it. That's why when you see scenes from movies that remind you of the things that you've gone through, you get uncomfortable and your body literally starts to feel out of place. It's because you have not dealt with it. So all of this trauma, all of this repressed anger that you have with this trauma, all of this repressed sadness that you have with this trauma that you are projecting onto the world is still with you. It's still in your DNA. It's still wired in your body. And even though your mind is pretending that none of it happened, and even though your mind is pretending that you grew up and you moved on and you're so much better now, your body knows. Your body remembers what happened. Your body never forgot. Your body is still storing all of that pain, all of that fear, all of that anxiety, all of that shock, still deeply embedded into your DNA. Your body is still hurting. And more importantly, that little child that you were when this happened, that child is still with you. And she's still hurting. And he's still hurting. And every time you deny that story, you deny that part of your existence, you deny that history, what you're telling that child is that they're a liar and that none of it ever happened. But we both know that it did. We both know that she's not a liar. We both know that he's not a liar. We both know that he hasn't moved on and she hasn't moved on. And it's because of it she can't trust anybody. And it's because of it she doesn't like anybody. And it's because of it she's always saying please and always begging for people to love her and always going above and beyond trying to buy people's love because she doesn't feel deserving. She doesn't feel worthy. All of that shame is now stored in her body, and it's making her depressed and anxious and sad and angry. And now she's in and out of doctor's offices trying to figure out what's wrong. The physical manifestation of that pain is what the disease is. But what you really need healing on is the emotional and the spiritual front of that disease. The truth shall set you free. When you stop pretending and when you stop faking it, you will be free. You will be healthy.